Hello Eglas, how are you doing today? I hope I find you well and welcome to a new video. So in this video I just want to talk about my build, my current state of the build. I'm playing a Zombiemancer build. Um, I've been unable to make any content these last few days. Things have been a little bit hectic, but I'm back now, so I expect a lot more content from me. So I'm playing a Zombiemancer build, and right now this is the current state of my build. I have this one. Minions are aggressive. I fractured it on my own, and I crafted it with a 4-socket resonator. So some minion damage and trigger, and then we've got helmet with +2 life and some resistances, and a +1 benchcraft as well. And then it also has reservation efficiency implicit. Then the shield, it's got life +1, level of all minions. Yeah, some damage, some minion life, some minion physical damage reduction. It's really nice. In the body armor, I've got a doppelgangers, guys, with an implicit +2 level of socketed minion gems, right? So you see our race zombies are level 34 right now, because they're also getting 3 levels from replica dragon fangs flight amulet. It's got a +3, and then this ring is just stats and life. Life and resists, life and resistance stats, life and life and resist as well here. So this is the current state of my build, and the gems, raise zombie is linked with awakened brutality, multi-strike, empower, awakened millifers, and awakened minion damage. And then the helmet, we have Raise Spectre, Feeding Frenzy, Minion Life, and Stone Golem. In the shield, we have Current Golem, Chaos Golem, and Maim Support. So we have 3 golems that are supporting us. And then we have Determination, Precision, Pride, and Flame Dash in the glove. And then in the boots, we've got Haste, Guardian's Blessing, and Minion Life, and Animate Guardian. So this Animate Guardian is surviving because of the minions, a 15% additional physical damage reduction. That's number 1. Number 2, we've got physical damage reduction for minions on the Dread March, and then another Dread March here as well. Because Guardian Blessings makes my Animate Guardian take 14% physical damage, 14.3% physical damage per second, right? 14% of their maximum life is physical damage per second, right? Well, this aura is active, so this is a free aura that we're getting, even though it's costing us a 4 link. I think I will change that later on. Then we also have minion region here. Then we have a minion region here as well, which to help our minion regenerate. Then also it has a Grithkuls Pelt body armor as well, right? So that's what we have on the AG. Also has a Kingmaker, and he has a Asenaths Gentle Touch with vulnerability implicit curse. Let's go to the hideout, and I'll show you the rest of my minions. And then it also has Windscream, so that it can apply 2 curses, right? And for the specters, right now I have 4, because we are anointing Death Attunement, right? So I have Demon Harpy, I have Arena Master, I have Carnage Shifting for Frenzy Charges, I have what's the other one? This one, Perfect Warlord for Vitality and Endurance Generation. I think I'm going to swap out the Carnage Chieftain for the Tiger, Perfect Tiger, for a haste. And once I do that, I think I'll get rid of this link here and open up some sockets. Even potentially put in Grace as well to buff up our defenses a little bit more. Now, as for defenses, right, we are using this body armor. 31% less physical damage and chaos damage taken while sane. And then we are double dipping with Divine Flesh from this Glorious Vanity. Right, so this one, it makes it so that we have +5 to maximum chaos resistances. And 50% of elemental damage taken is chaos damage. So as I have 80% chaos resistance, right? That means, and I have 31% less chaos damage taken, right? That means 50% of elemental damage is going through my chaos resistances, and then it's also being reduced by the body armor as well, right? And then also I have regenerate 10% of life for 1 second when hit while sane, which makes my recovery quite insane. Because right now, while I'm standing in the hideout, I have 791 life regeneration per second, But if we look at POB, right? I don't know, can you see my POB? Yes, you can see my POB. Right, if you look at POB, you can see that life regen is 1200 if I have been hit recently, right? Because of that body armor doppelgangers, guys. So right now we have 170,000 effective hit pool. We've got respectable elemental max hit, respectable chaos max hit. So it is quite durable. And they're right around 10 million shaper DPS at the moment. But later on, I have a way that I have something that I want to, that is going to change this build. We're going to get around 40 million shaper DPS in the end, but we are not there yet. We are still working on it. So also, the reason why is because also I'm on Sand stance. If we go on Blood stance, it goes up to 12 million shaper DPS right here, which is quite good. Right, so we'll go back to Sand stance. Both for I'm using that mainly for defenses. That's what I'm using it for. And then my what do you call it, my mercenary is also shocking enemies with smite, right, with touch of God as well, right. It is shocking enemies. It's got a greater chance to shock, right. So it's shocking for around 15% shock. So if we were to add that 15% shock, you'll see that our DPS goes up as well. So but I'm not putting up, but it's conditional. But the one thing that we are getting from our mercenary is this belt. Nearby enemies are intimidated. Now, this was before I had Awakened Melee Phase, right? Because Awakened Melee Phase says supported skills have 10% chance to intimidate enemies for 4 seconds. Intimidate makes enemies take 10% increase attack damage, so keep that in mind. So I was using this. You can use this as well to get more DPS out of your mercenary. And then also it has this for that region. It's regening my minions and myself as well, right? We've got more regen from that. And then it's got this shield. If it does get a kill, it's granting us power charges, because it is getting kills, because it does have Herald of Purity, it does have Dominating Blow, it's got Touch of God, Smite, and it's got some Holy Relics. So it's really giving us a lot of sustainability, right? So it's really helping us while we are mapping. We are really dying at this point, because we are quite tanky now. So I had put up a video before I made these changes, but I decided to delete it because it wasn't really good. I wasn't really happy with the setup that I had. So right now, let's take a look at cluster jewels. This is not the best setup, but I'm using this for now. What I want to do, I want to get Vicious Bite Renewal and Primordial Bond, or Vicious Bite Renewal and Rotten Claws. It will save me 2 points up here, right, so that I can put them elsewhere. And then on the medium clusters, we have Dread March, we have Renewal, we have Feasting Friends for that Leech, and then we have Dread March as well. And then let's take a look at the jewels. I have Primordial set of jewels to get 3 golems. So keep that in mind if you want to follow along. And then I also have Golem Commander, which is being allocated by the Impossible Escape. This one right here, right? And then I also have a Ravener Sword from there as well, from the Impossible Escape. Then we are going the block route, right? We are max block, because we have instead of Flesh Offering, we have Bone Offering. And on our Ascendancy, I took Mistress of Sacrifice, which makes it that offerings affect me as well. So we are quite tanky. So I'm just going to do a quick demo map. I have a Defied Cathedral map. That's what I've been farming. Crafting. I need to put this right here, because I'm going to craft some helmets, some minion helmets using these. Excuse me. So let's run a quick demo map right now. All right. I will. Then I will do that. Then I'll get. So let's jump in. This is the ritual setup that I'm farming a ritual at the moment. Sorry about that. Hey, I don't know what's happening. Some allergies, I think. But let's jump in. thinking of adding Immortal Core on this build as well, because I think it would really benefit from that. So you saw that recovery. I did not even press my flask there. You saw that recovery as well. The recovery on this build is quite good for a minion build, to be honest, because of this body armor that we have right now. Look at that implicit ray zombie. Right, so I'll come back and deal with this loot after I'm done with the video. So that was the showcase of the building a T16 map, farming ritual. It is quite comfortable, really. I'm having a lot of fun with the setup right now, and I think I'm gonna keep farming with this to get another mage blood and possibly swap over to a 12 link 13 link zombie build, which I really want to do this league. So stick around if you want to see how that goes. So that is it for the video. This build is really fun if you love minions, if you love zombies. So if you do like minions and like zombies, also subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and I will keep pumping out some content and help me grow. Thank you guys for watching once again. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.